Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Trey Mace. We back at it again with another upload. I told y'all I was gonna be consistent, man. So please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm, you know what I mean? It'll help me out tremendously. We're a brand new channel, no subscribers, no nothing. So all the work you guys put in for me would be appreciated. If you could spread this out to anybody that might like this content, please do so. Today, what we need to talk about is the game coming up on tomorrow, Thursday Night Football, Chargers versus Denver. As y'all see, I'm a big Charger fan as well. I got put up a couple little USC things, you know what I'm saying, to show y'all where I lie. But yeah, I'm a huge Charger fan, so I'm gonna give you guys a score prediction, what I think the final score is gonna be between the Broncos and the Chargers. Honestly, that last game the Chargers had against Tampa Bay, man, it really made me sick. Our offense has been terrible all year. All right, let's just get that out the way. Our offense has been bad. We got to improve. We got to get some receivers. We got to get a good tight end. We got to get some new guards. Our tackles are fine. We got to get guards, though. Like Trey Pipkins and Zion Johnson, they ain't going to cut it. So, going into this game against Denver, after getting blown out by the Bucks, I think we bounce back this game. I think it's gonna be a close game. Denver is a good team. They're not terrible, but they have some offensive flaws just like the Chargers, but they have a better receiving core than the Chargers. So we'll see what it comes down to. Chargers have been able to hold their head on their defense all season. Their defense has been getting takeaways, been getting stops on third down. Their defense has been very efficient. They're ranked number one in a lot of categories. With that being said, our offense is terrible. I really do feel bad for Justin Herbert, man. Like, I don't know what we could do to get him some better protection besides bring in some new guards, because he's just getting beat up every game, and it's like, people are saying he's injury prone, but I believe it's the protection he's receiving that's just letting people through and get big hits on him, you know? So against the Buccaneers, he wasn't himself. Like, he couldn't put that drive on the football. He was throwing behind receivers. He was throwing too high. He was just throwing it up because he was under harass. But even when he wasn't, he wasn't hitting the throws that he normally hits. And I think that's credited to him being hurt against Kansas City. You know, Nick Bolton came off the edge, and as Herbert was throwing, he kind of like stuck his elbow into his thigh. So he has a pretty big thigh bruise, and he has a high ankle sprain. He's playing through it. I could appreciate it, but the offense hasn't looked good all season, whether he's healthy or not. I'm going to just keep it 100. Greg Roman, I'm not a supporter of that guy. He's done okay so far, but we have no run game. We're just right back to where we started. No run game at all, just putting it all on Herbert. And he was supposed to come in and fix that. But we're still doing the same thing that we were doing before Herbert got here. We just have a way better defense now. And now Herbert doesn't have the weapons, so it just looks like, well, it doesn't look like the offense is just terrible. Like, we can't move the ball. We'll be doing great one half, and then come out in the second half, we won't score any points. Or we'll be doing terrible in the first half, won't score anything, and then come out in the second half on fire, try to make it a game again. It's just, that's not going to get you wins in the NFL. And honestly, we have 3 games left. It will be a really hard task for the Chargers not to make the playoffs this year, considering the other wild card teams that most of them are 6-8. So this game coming up against Denver is going to be huge. Denver, they have a good defense. Bo Nix hasn't played terrible. I still don't think he's as good as people are saying he is, but he definitely hasn't played terrible. He definitely hasn't put the ball in harm's way too many times. He's been a great game manager for the Broncos, and that's why they're 9-5. You know, so got to give credit where it's due. Sean Payton, he has them playing great defense over there as well. The Broncos have a stingy defense just like the Chargers do, so it's going to be a great game. With that being said, I don't think the Broncos' run game is going to overmatch our run defense. So if we could stop the run, I feel like we could win the game easily. But if we can't stop the run, if we can't contain Bo Nix, it's going to be a long day. So when my final score prediction, I would say Chargers 23, Broncos 20. And the reason behind that, I know our offense is terrible. I know we don't have any receivers besides Lad McConkey, but Quentin Johnson, when he gets the ball in his hands, like when he actually catches the ball, the guy is athletic. He has a little jiggle to him. He's big. He's a big receiver. So honestly, he didn't play terrible to me. Joshua Palmer, I feel like, has to step up, man. He had a great year last year as our number one, pretty much for the whole year, because Keenan and Mike were hurt and in and out of the lineup. So he had a great year last year, but he's not stepping up this year, man. It's like 1 or 2 catches, and then you just won't hear or see from him again, and it's killing our offense. We got to get some better protection out there. Zion and Trey Pipkins, please, like you guys gotta block, man. Like Rashawn Slater and Joe All, I don't have too many complaints about them, especially Joe All. He's been amazing. He's been tremendous. He's been stupendous as a rookie. You know, I really wanted to draft Brock Bowers. If you go back to me before the draft started, that's who I really wanted. I wanted us to get Brock Bowers, and I wanted to get Kool-Aid McKinstry, but us taking Joe Alt was ultimately the best decision. I really wish we had Malik Neighbors too. I really wanted him as well. Like him and Brock were like, I was cool with either one. I didn't want us to draft a left tackle that played in college and then bring him to the NFL as a right tackle. It just didn't kind of make sense to me. But Hardball, he made it work. He made it work. So I got to give him credit for that. I think the Chargers, we're on an upward trajectory, definitely, especially from what we've seen from Brandon Staley the past few years and what we're seeing now. Like, we're pretty much going to make the playoffs. It will be a Charger thing to do for us to lose all these games and not end up making the playoffs. I just don't see it happening. Even if we lose tomorrow against Denver, I don't see us losing to the Patriots or the Raiders. Like, come on. It could happen, though, because our offense is really that bad. All we have is Lad McConkey out there, like, pretty much. He's the only receiver that gets separation. Everyone else is going to be, if Herbert throws to them, it's a tight, contested throw. So, yeah, with that being said, I got the Chargers winning 23-20. I think we shut down Bo Nix. I think we contain him. I think we keep him inside the pocket, make him beat us in the pocket. If he does, so be it. He was the better man that day, but yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with the Chargers on this one, 23-20. So yeah, man, that's pretty much my final score prediction. That's what I think will happen with the Chargers. Overall, if you ask me if we're having a good season, I would say yes, especially what we seen last year is just horrific. Harbaugh has been a godsend. Our defensive line looks so much better on the interior with Poona Ford and Tart. I forgot his first name, but he's been a monster. They have been monsters. Like, they have transformed our entire team. I just wish we'd get J.K. back, maybe get the run game going more. Like, we've been really struggling in that area. But yeah, I'm still going to roll with the Chargers on this one. The Broncos are a good team. I wouldn't be surprised if they won, if they beat us. But yeah, that's my final score prediction. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night. You know, I'll be back with another video to let you guys know, what happened, how it happened, yada, yada, yada. You know, the final. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on that for sure. So, yeah, besides that, I just want to say thank you guys, anybody that's been supporting me for the past couple videos. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I know content is not up to par now, but we're working on that. Trust me, this is going to be a high quality content sports channel very soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be uploading every day as much as I can. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear or see next. It's your boy Trey, Famous Mason Sports. We out.